Well, Mount Rushmore is one of America's most iconic monuments. But now the United Nations claims the National Memorial is built on sacred land and should immediately be handed over to Native American control. Trace Gallagher has more live from our West Coast newsroom. Trace?
Hey, Megan, the United Nations Human Rights Commissioner spent 12 days in this country talking to Native American leaders across the country. In fact, he went to 6 states. We're talking about Alaska, Washington, Oregon, Arizona, went on to South Dakota and Oklahoma. He also met government officials in the nation's capital talking about this. And his report is not going to be out until the end of the year, but the deal is that the conclusion is that he believes that America is still oppressing Native Americans. For example, he says in the Northwest, Native American tribes say restrictive laws are limiting their access to much-needed hunting and fishing areas. And in the Southwest, tribes are concerned that mining activities are contaminating drinking water, and Native Americans also feel like they have no control over their sacred lands, including the Black Hills of South Dakota, which is where Mount Rushmore is. The Sioux tribe have a territorial claim, they say, based on an 1868 treaty. Congress took over that land again, and then the Supreme Court ruled that that seizure was not legal, and so now the Sioux gets compensation. We contacted the State Department, or the Interior Department rather. They said contact the Parks Department, and the Parks Department sent us this response, quote, "I'm sorry, but this is happening so quickly that at this point we have no comment on this." Now, this report, by the way, is not binding by any stretch, Megan, but it does carry a bit of influence when it comes out at the end of the year. UN wants all this land given back to Native Americans.